The National Chapter Award Program is designed to recognize FFA chapters that actively implement the FFA mission and strategies of the organization and improve chapter operations. These chapters emphasize leadership, community service, and agriculture through their program of activities. In order to qualify for an award, the FFA chapter must complete at least 15 activities, one for each of the 5 national chapter quality standards in each of the 3 divisions. Chapters are rewarded for providing educational experiences for the entire membership. Superior chapters meet the minimum quality chapter standards. They have completed one activity related to each quality standard in addition to meeting the minimum criteria outlined in the National Quality Chapter Standards. The chapter will also be eligible to compete for their state's Gold and Silver Chapter Awards. The superior chapters are Alexander Central, Croatan, East Wake, Inca, Franklin, Hunt, J.F. Webb, Ledford, Millbrook, North Henderson, Parkwood, South Garner, Topsail, Western Alamance, and Western Harnett.
To compete for state gold and silver awards, chapters must qualify for the Superior Chapter Award and meet further qualifications. Chapters report goals, plans of actions, and results on their activities. State judges rank the chapters as gold or silver based on their rubric. The silver chapters are Anson, Cuthbertson, Freedom, North Buncombe, North Lenoir, Northwood, Providence Grove, Southern Guilford, and West Johnston.
For each of the Gold National Chapter Award winners, we will highlight one of their activities along with their description. The Gold chapters are Ashboro Zoo FFA. Ashboro Zoo FFA members work together to prepare cedar saplings for distribution to their community. Members did this by separating the bare root seedlings, wrapping the roots in moistened paper towels, tying plastic bags around the roots, and attaching an informational flyer. Bandy's FFA. During their chapter officer retreat, the Bandy's FFA officers went on an Easter egg hunt in the campground to find eggs that had puzzle clues that contained the keys to a successful year. In addition to successfully planning activities for the upcoming year, they also made an impression with others in the park. Several individuals approached Miss Parker about the caliber of their FFA members and shared their experiences with the organization to the officer team. Cleveland FFA. Each year, the Cleveland FFA chapter holds an Ag Fest. This year's community-wide event was a huge success and continued to grow in numbers from the year before. It was a great opportunity to showcase all that Cleveland agriculture does, along with fundraise for future events. Many current students volunteer and prospective students join after AgFest because of the fun they have. Clinton FFA. Clinton FFA members volunteered and spoke with the 8th grade class at Sampson Middle School. They introduced themselves and presented fun activities to get the upcoming freshmen excited about Ag Ed and FFA. Corinth Holders FFA. Teamwork is what led to the success of Tweet About Conservation. Members researched and created a plan where to establish conservation boxes. Groups then chose if they would be putting their boxes near wood lines or water sources. Students got to use their skills learned in ag mechanics to place up the poles and attach the boxes. The boxes will now be on campus to be able to be observed in the future. Crest FFA. Crest FFA members worked on completing a project at the Cleveland County Fair to promote tractor safety and awareness of the risks which come with large machinery. Each student worked on their respective part of the board, but they each corresponded with one another to ensure the jobs get done in the most reasonable and efficient fashion. 6 class periods worked to complete the fair booth to make sure the job was done. Currituck FFA. Currituck agricultural education students stayed after school to sort donated food items into each box. The chapter was able to create and distribute 12 large boxes of donated food. Davie County FFA. Many Davie County FFA members have never shown livestock before. FFA members work on their showmanship where the lamb and showman were able to get familiarized with the show ring. FFA showmen were recognized in the local newspaper and received multiple ribbons. Students worked as a team to train and groom their lambs. The highlight of the show was 3 second-place ewe lambs. Students were proud of their achievements and appreciated the community support.
Grace Creek FFA. The Grace Creek chapter officers planned and carried out a freshman teamwork activity. Using verbal communication, students helped lead the volunteer outside of the box safely without tripping. This activity allowed student leaders to illustrate the right path freshmen should take while navigating high school years. It was simple, but they had a lot of fun. Heritage FFA. Heritage FFA members helped community members place name stickers by the species of 6 different songbirds you would find in the Wake Forest area. Community members then identified each bird by sound and nesting habit. Nightdale FFA. Nightdale FFA members were selected to attend the 92nd National FFA Convention and Expo due to their dedication to the chapter and themselves as leaders. After a few fun photos, these members headed to Lucas Oil Stadium to be recognized for their achievements. Lumberton FFA. At Lumberton High School, members participated in the Walk Around the Track, encouraging students and staff to take a stand and walk away from bullying. 62 members walked in FFA official dress, and many bystanders witnessed the movement. The chant, "Be a friend, not a bully," was started to show a safe school environment. Recent studies have shown school-based bullying prevention programs decrease bullying by up to 25%. Madison FFA. Madison FFA members and potential members gathered to celebrate the first Madison High School home football game. Students ate freshly grilled hamburgers and hot dogs and played ping pong and cornhole. Winners of the tournaments received a prize for their success. Throughout the meal, officers mingled with potential members to encourage them to become involved. This tailgate encouraged potential members to step outside of their comfort zone and try new things. Mount Pleasant Middle FFA. 26 Mount Pleasant Middle School FFA members rode on the FFA float in the Mount Pleasant Christmas Parade on December 7, 2019. The theme was MPMS FFA supports NC hog farming. All of the FFA members wore paper pig ears and had various signs that they had made. Murphy Middle FFA. Several students served lunch to veterans and community members during their shift at the 4th Annual Veterans Appreciation Day at the Murphy Band of Brothers Veterans Park. Northeast Carolina Prep FFA. Students in the Fall Horticulture 1 class were visited by a horticulture representative from North Carolina State University. During his visit, this representative helped teach a hands-on lesson about propagating plants.
North Stanley FFA. Each day of Agriculture Awareness Days, FFA members taught 3rd graders about the poultry industry. The agricultural education students helped show 3rd graders how to hold a chick and show them the anatomy of the chick. Other students were helping at other stations, teaching about corn and livestock. Orange FFA. During the spring semester every year, the Orange FFA chapter holds a Green Hand induction for all members who have received their Green Hand FFA degree. They get to have their hand painted green and place it on the board. Piedmont FFA. During speed dating FFA style, members formed 2 circles and rotated about 1 minute of introduction. Members were instructed on how to do it and what to say while completing the activity. Pisgah FFA. Groups presented their completed business plan at the conclusion of the Pisgah FFA Small Business Summit. Students worked in groups with their given resources to draw out their business and include aspects of planning for the enterprise. Richlands FFA. During a travel opportunity, students were able to learn about the mechanics of collecting ears of corn to calculate yield estimates from the various corn varieties in the plot. They also learned about the statistical analysis necessary to calculate the estimated yield. Rolesville FFA. Students in Miss Roy's Animal Science 2 Small Animals class worked with the Rolesville High School Exceptional Rams to build treats for the on-campus animals. Rosewood FFA. Rosewood FFA members taught younger students about all the products that can be made from cow milk, and about how dairy cows have to be milked and cared for to stay healthy. Children even got to take turns milking the model cow Betsy to understand that agriculture is hard work. School for the Deaf, FFA. Members attended leadership sessions conducted by regional and state FFA officers on team building, CADES, and character education. The members rotated to all sessions as a group, and an interpreter aided each facilitator in the activities presented.
South Johnston FFA. Canned food was collected and sorted by South Johnston FFA members. After collections, students were asked to sort food by various titles, such as breakfast foods, snacks, drinks, etc. After the food was sorted, then it was designated into bags for the Backpack Buddies program. Each bag can feed one student for 2 days. South Rowan FFA. South Rowan FFA members and additional volunteers worked at the home of an extremely happy lady, recovering from a heart attack, by cleaning beds around the house, pruning shrubs, and spreading mulch. Other tasks performed on this day of service included weeding, raking leaves, cleaning gutters, painting, pressure washing, planting flowers, and more. Southern Alamance FFA. At the Southern Alamance Christmas FFA meeting, student members listened to holiday music while sorting, organizing, wrapping, and labeling gifts for the Southern Alamance FFA Christmas Cheer adopted families. Southern Nash FFA. Southern Nash FFA members were able to fill in on the line to help wrap the Boston butts and take to the pickup area during the meat sale. The sale was held outside of the Southern Nash Agricultural Shop in the schoolyard. Sun Valley FFA. Several Sun Valley FFA chapter members sorted out dozens of bags and donated items for the community. They were sorted by gender and by age category. Since the collections had been going on for months, the students even had to sort out spring and summer clothes in the middle of November. Watauga FFA. Watauga FFA took up donations and created blessing bags. Members set up an assembly line with several stations dedicated to certain items to ensure that an even amount of each item was placed in each bag. This activity helps students gain teamwork and communication skills, which they will be able to use in the future. West Rowan FFA. FFA members and elementary students alike loved the Barnyard Bookcases project. The scheduled visits became an event that everyone looked forward to with great excitement. This project not only served as an opportunity for younger students to develop a love for reading, but also began associating positive experiences with the West Rowan FFA chapter. Woodington Middle FFA. Students from the 8th grade environmental science classes planted azaleas the Woodington Middle FFA received from the Azalea Grant. Students learned about planting and care of the young plants.
The state's top 3 Gold Chapter Award winners in both the middle school and high school categories are eligible to compete for the National FFA Star Chapter Awards. The top middle school chapters are: in 3rd place, Woodington Middle FFA. In 2nd place, Murphy Middle FFA. And in 1st place, the Mount Pleasant Middle FFA chapter. The top high school chapters are: in 3rd place, Asheboro Zoo FFA. In 2nd place, Bandy's FFA. And in 1st place, the West Rowan FFA chapter.